So this next question I have for you, Sanjeevji. My mom would often say, I got nazar utarna padega iska. I have to take out the evil eye from this boy because you look too good today or something like this. So my question is about evil eyes. What is an evil eye really? I've always wondered. And what is a psychic attack really?
They're both similar in nature. And first of all, let us be very clear about who's doing this to us. People think that it is done by our enemies, it's done by people who don't like, or some black magic, or tantrics or this and that. But that's not the reality. If we really look at the data, 2% of any psychic attacks or evil eye would be done by these people. 98% is done by your own people. Unknowingly.
Right. Right.
Like, I'll give you an example. A mother says, I'm always worried about my son. He goes out, he's not wearing his sweater, he's going to catch a cold. And he's like going to do this, or he'll fall sick, or get into an accident. He doesn't drive safe, he doesn't do that. I'm always worried, I'm always worried. This is a psychic attack. This is an evil eye. You are going to manifest for your child, that mother, which may not be even the destiny. And you're going to create disastrous events for your children. And similarly, like your well-wishers, your loved ones, they are doing the same. Oh, you're not worried about yourself. I'm worried that if you don't do this, you will get sick, or you will kind of lose your job, or you will do this. Always, always worried. And this leads to a psychic attack. It was done unknowingly by the people who love you, who care for you, but they're not doing you a favor. And sometimes even when you tell those people, don't do this, they don't listen because they think this is their way of showing their care.
Right.
So they are the ones manifesting bad things in your life. Right? So what do we do about it? Right?
Yeah.
Because anything that needs to go back and forth has to have a pathway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now, if a psychic attack has to come to you, or an evil eye has to come to you, there should be a pathway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you disconnect that pathway from your end, now no matter what the person says or does, it's not going to lead you. And how do we disconnect? Because we are also thinking about the same person all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So disconnect from that. Ignore that. Once again, we say that focus on your own self. Bring the focus back on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you disconnect the pathway, there is no way the psychic attack or evil eye is going to work on you. But it's unfortunate that it's done by people who care for you.
Unconsciously.
Yeah. So be very careful. Don't blame them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Forgive them.
Yeah.
Say unconditional love. But also make sure you don't create that psychic pathway with those people, even if they're close to you.
Now, some people might actually, a lot of people are probably going to relate to this.
Yeah.
What if they start feeling resentful? What do you recommend for those people?
How are they going to feel resentful? They will not even know.
Right.
Say you have left home. There's some family member who's always worried about it.
Yeah.
Say even your mother,
Yeah.
she's thinking good about you, but then she's worried.
Mm-hmm.
When you're out, focus on what you're doing outside.
Yeah.
Don't think about her. Don't think about what she was telling you
Yeah.
about her fears.
Exactly.
How would she be resentful? You still love her. When you come home, you still talk to her. You spend the same time with her. but don't create that psychic pathway.
So like so that makes sense, but what I meant was like resentful in the sense that what if somebody comes to realize that, oh, my mother has done this for so long,
Oh.
so she might be the cause of all my problems, now I resent her.
So this is again coming from ignorance.
Right.
Brahman yoga is wisdom. This is the difference, that coming from the darkness into the light. Because once you understand that this is not her intention. So when you are in ignorance, you may have resentment. But when you are coming into the light, into the wisdom, into Brahman yoga, then the biggest part is forgiveness.
Yeah.
And compassion and unconditional love.
Yeah.
Because that could be the part of her soul agenda.
Right. Yeah.
But you focus on your soul agenda.
To watch the full podcast, click here. And to watch our previous podcasts, click here.